This is the province of Quebec, and we are now invading it.
Quebec is the second largest province in Canada for its population of more than 8 million, following the Ontario with more than 14 millions of inhabitants. Canada is also one of the biggest countries producing maple syrup, and as we all know, the Quebec is the proud creator of the poutine. We have a lot of festivals and one of the greatest amusement parks, La Ronde, here in Quebec. Quebec has over 20 universities. Quebec used to be the champion of accessibility to higher education. Unfortunately, he isn't anymore. Why? Because of the price it costs now.
For about 2 years of protest and petition, in 2012 the Liberal government's plan was to increase the tuition fees. Students from Quebec voted to go on general unlimited strike against the government. The movement was called the Maple Spring and it lasted for 144 days, which makes the longest student strike in Quebec history. On February 13, students across Quebec voted for another general unlimited strike. Over the past 40 years, this method has been used about 8 times. It seemed that this method was working well, because the tuition rates were pretty low. Over 175,000 people joined the strike and 442,000 of them were post-secondary students.
We asked the population of Sherbrooke, would you agree if university was free? There is their answers.
Yes.
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 No.
I agree with the fact that universities should be free.
No. I don't think so.
Why?
Well, I feel like everyone should have the right to be educated even if you don't have the money to pay it.
Because I'm broke. Because we want the universities to be accessible to everyone.
Especially for students who don't have any money.
It doesn't cost that much to go to university right now, so I don't think it has to be free. I think we have to maintain the lower cost possible, but not make it free.
The debate for free higher education has been on for many years from now. In fact, the students of Quebec in need of money can already obtain a scholarship or credit to go to university. It means that university is free for students who can't pay and they aren't blocked anymore. Students can also pay the bill of their university a few years after, when they are going to make more money. All the solutions are there, we just need to use them now. The price gets higher the further you are from Quebec. The price to go to Sherbrooke University for students coming from the Quebec is $1,610. For the students coming from all over the Canada is $4,200, and for students coming from all over the world it is $9,775.
The province of Quebec is the province that pays the most taxes in the entire country of Canada. And is in 11th place worldwide. In Quebec, the taxes are at 37.3%. In Ontario, the taxes are at 34.1%, and in Saskatchewan, the taxes are at 27.1%. If higher education was to be free, the taxes of the Quebecers would get higher than they already are. Québec Solidaire had the idea of free education. It would have cost $2.45 billion paid over 5 years.
And now, will they agree if the taxes were a little higher?
Yes.
No.
And I agree also if the taxes were a little higher to support that system of free universities.
No. I think that we should let things like they are right now.
The researchers cite 2016 Statistics Canada data is showing that in Ontario, a higher percentage of the population, which is 68%, had obtained a post-secondary degree than in Quebec, which is 57%. In Ontario, tuition and relatable costs are more than twice as high. In Ontario, going to school is a lot more expensive than in Quebec, but more students graduate. This is due to one thing. The people who go to university in Ontario really want to graduate, and they'll make everything in their power to graduate. The issues of having free universities, there are so many. First of all, so many people will want to go to university, and then it'll have more competition. Some students know it is free, and so they'll take advantage of it and not take their studies seriously. Another inconvenience is that there are a lot of universities in the province of Quebec, so the taxes would get a lot higher and not everybody is ready for that change. It would also be more difficult to enter in every programs because there would be more students. But installing free universities would only be 1% of the entire spendings of the province, so it would be a great investment to do.
Doing this project helped me to understand different points of view. I think that everybody who wants to go to university should go. Money shouldn't be what stops you from being who you want to be. So I don't think university needs to be free, but there should be more programs offered to students who don't have the money right now to pay the bills.
I'm in favor of the free higher education because in this period of our life we need some money, and at this time we need some autonomy too. It's why higher education is a good way for helping students.
In my opinion, free universities in Quebec is a very good initiative. I'm in favor of free university because I don't want the need of money to go in the way of your education. Having debts, needing to have a job isn't always a lead to your success. Even though it's gonna be a big change for the province, I think it's a change that we need to consider and to install so that everyone can do what he wants. We shouldn't stop the population to learn. We should help them to get what they need to grow as a human.
And carry